What's up, guys? This video is about 4 weeks in the making. This is probably the most expensive unboxing I've done, and probably the most expensive I'm going to be doing for a while. One thing that is not included in this, mainly because I am too impatient to wait for it. It's in Springfield, Mass. right now from California. It's been like a week, and I don't feel like waiting anymore. I got a PRC 77 from Santa Claus. So those were asking why I sold my PRC 77 to Jack. It's because I'm getting a better condition, complete PRC 77 with the walkie-talkies. So I'll be able to wire that and put it on my own station. It's more complete. It's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. So I got a pretty good deal from him. Honestly, he somehow gets amazing deals and has extremely good discounts. Like, he has flare tubes right now for $10 each. So go check those out. They're great for any impression. They're modern, but they work from the late 60s all the way up to the modern 2000s. And there's a guy on eBay who makes reproduction labels. So getting started, I actually opened half of this shit. That's right. I just did the video on my piece of shit phone. So now I'm using my girlfriend's iPhone, so hopefully it does not fucking deplete. So, let me get started where I left off and try to still act surprised and excited. First things first. From John Padula, that's right, your favorite Asian from Massachusetts, sent me this. Oh wow, it's green. That was fun. This is a Korean War M3 bag. Now, you may be asking why I bought something Korean War. Am I starting Korea? No. Am I going to start Korea? Probably not for a while. I specialize in Vietnam, and that's all I really care about. Since I specialize in Nam, I'm a perfectionist. I want one of every pattern, one of everything. An example. I collect in segments. Like right now, I'm working on completing one of every piece of body armor, one of every piece of M3 bags, and one of every 2-quart canteen. When I'm done with those, I'm going to work on rucksacks a bit more. I do have that M41 pack coming in, and I do have a, might have scored in size extra large first powder M55, which would be the rarest thing in my collection, like the staple of my collection. So I'm very excited for that, minus the PRC 77. So me being perfectionist, I got a Korean War M3 bag because these were used in early Vietnam. It's the same exact layout as an M3 bag, normal M3 bag, even for the early 70s. It has the other flap right here. It has the big pocket right here for manuals and stuff. The really big pocket right here. And these two flaps right here. And it's pretty much the same, except it's made from canvas. Those who don't know, the ones used in Vietnam were the canvas one, rubberized canvas, which is the hardest to find, and rubberized. I have a rubberized, and now I have this. Now I need the last one, and I'll be done with that collection. Pretty much the same, minus it's canvas, and it has grommets in the zippers. If you guys can see that, so that's pretty cool. It is. Let's see the date on here. It is 1951 dated, and it does have the medical symbol in the U.S. right there. So that's cool to have. Thank you, John. Really appreciate this. So I'm very excited for that. That was the first thing. Next up, we'll open this. This is a smaller one. I got this off eBay. I already know what it is.
Hey, Ron.
1 sec, Pop.
Just let me know. I'm going. Let me know if you're outside and you can go fit that, okay?
What, a shotgun?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Or even if you got something that comes close and I gotta modify it a little bit, right?
All right. Sorry, I'm not going to film this. You guys are going to deal with my father. Bought this off eBay. So, yes, I know I'm cutting myself. Whatever. Just want to cut myself. I can find a way to, oh, you know what? Find a way to, I probably look like I'm fucking autistic trying to open this package. Oh, don't fall. And there goes my Kmart. So, okay, that was a, let's see, is this the cornstarch ones? It's not. I just looked at a piece of that. Don't look at me disgusting. If there's cornstarch, you can look at them and stick them together. It's like Legos, but more depressing. I have a purpose for these. You will see in an upcoming video. I bought 10 grenade pulls, tabs, spoons, not spoons, the rings with the pins. Yeah, bought 10 of these off eBay. You'll see in an upcoming video what I'm using this for. I'm doing a little arts and crafts project. that you guys should enjoy. I know I won't. So there's that. Next up. Oh, let's see here. We'll do another sealed one, and then we'll do a couple open ones and some more sealed ones. This I got on eBay. Now, unfortunately, this is late 70s. It is not good for NOM, but I am going to Photoshop this and make it good for. Jesus Christ! Who the fuck packed it like this? Let's see. David, if you're watching this, you're a fucking dipshit. I understand you want to keep it safe and all, but come on, man. Let me open it. Yeah, I almost cut it. Like, you showed me know where to cut, man. Fucking Christ, David. What the fuck is wrong with you? Almost. God damn, dude. Oh, see if I can go with this. So, yeah. So, this. I'm not going to rip that. This is from the late 70s. It is not good for NOM, but I find it's easier to have a template when I'm making something. So this will be photoshopped and turned into a Vietnam era to go along with the actual cigarettes I'm making right now. It is a carton, unopened, well, empty. It's like new old stock from the 70s of Salem. So I'll fold that. I'll be able to do that. You might ask why it's from late 70s, early 80s. Same exact thing. I just need to get rid of that barcode. So I probably just Photoshop green over it, honestly. I'm not half-ass it. So that's cool to have. I do like collecting cigarettes, you guys know that. Okay. This first one was the thing I was most excited for, and I'm really pissed I didn't get my reaction on camera because I was beyond fucking happy. So this came to me in a black garbage bag. It had a cleared by U.S. Customs sticker on it. At first I was pissed. I'm like, why the fuck is U.S. Customs going through my stuff? They opening stuff and looking at it. And I read it, and it's described as pouches and a clicking toy. So if U.S. Customs went through this and called this a clicking toy and no red flags came up, then I am really pissed. Because what the fuck is coming to the country if I can come... If they think that this is just a clicking toy. M57 or M51, I forgot the actual name. It's a clacker for Claymores. It's really nice condition. It is, yeah, M57. It's from December of 1964. It's something I've always wanted. I've seen it come up along in eBay every now and then. But I got this from Julen. He's one of my friends from Europe. And he got this from his plug. He has this, like, the secret plug, this connection that he was able to hook me and pasty up with a lot of rare fucking shit. So that's the safety. I'll take it down and I'll click, and then wires feed into there. Claymore Clacker. Very happy. I am working on completing my Claymore set right now. Got the wire, I got the bag, and I have this. Now I'm probably just going to get a toy Claymore, honestly, because I'm not going to spend, you know, $500 on a training Claymore. That's going to be the wrong color anyways. So I'm just going to add the impression. I'm not going to be able to use it. Unless I get an airsoft one, which could work too. Just, I'm realistically not going to get a real Claymore. So there's that. That's fucking awesome. So thank you for that. And there's two more things in here, but a couple things he threw in were these golden tickets. So those who don't know, the not Allied forces, the guys who fought against North Vietnam was the South Vietnamese Army, Australia, South Korea, and I think Brazil. I'm not quite sure. Don't murder me in the comments. They would drop these out of Hueys, where NVA and VC were, and if they took these, they can defect to South Vietnamese, no consequences. It was the golden ticket. They were allowed to go home. And he actually wrote me this, I'm not going to read it on camera, this really sweet fucking letter. And it really meant a lot to me. You can ask Bella, who's filming this. I got maybe a little emotional, but that's probably the coolest thing about this hobby is the friends you make, the people you meet. Ruby, shut the fuck up! fuck you. It's the people you meet. Really, it's really sweet. It's amazing. Julen, you're a great friend. I really appreciate you pulling all the strings for me, making this all happen, and getting your contact in Zimbabwe or some shit to really hook me up. Means a lot. Really, gear and uniforms and all that shit aside, I have made some lifelong friends in this hobby, and I'm making them every day, including you guys who watch my videos. It might not seem like it with my less than 1,000 subscribers. I know I make these for fun, but it really means a lot when I see you guys comment and you guys call me gay and that like the other thing. It just shows you guys care, and it really makes my day when I see shit like that. You guys have no idea. It really, it always brightens up my day when I see shit like that. So thank you, Julen, and everyone that watches. Really fucking sweet, man. Next up in there is a Arvind field dressing pouch. I didn't know these existed until they told me about it. I actually have a US field dressing. The quality is way worse, right? It has the old school US stamping, like the World War II, World War I type stamping, minus the fat US. It's on the flap and on the bottom of the pouch. What's most weird about it is it has a 1910 hook system on the back. So I guess this was made by Arvind troops. They could have never thrown Arvind on there, but hey, that was still very cool and very interesting. I mean, really, it's still got the drain hole in the bottom. I don't think it has any writing in the inside. Oh yeah, no DSAs or anything. We have a flimsy material. You guys know I like one-off stuff, whether it be like Australian Canteen cover or something like that. So this I do love because it's one-off. It's weird. It's something I didn't think existed, didn't know existed, but I had to have it, you know. So that was pretty awesome. And next up from this one back from Julen is something very rare. I've been building the Prc 77. I've been keeping it on the DL, but now most of you guys already know. I've been getting the parts here, getting parts there. I sold it through Jack and I bought a new one, but I've been buying accessories. Now, I told myself I'm not going to get one of these pouches. I'm trying to be realistic. It's not going to happen. And Julen hits me up and has one of the pouches. So this is a fishing reel antenna pouch. So the antennas themselves are rather rare, but the bag themselves are probably the hardest part to get. You don't see it come up for sale, like ever. Someone actually scored an eBay a while back with $100 for the whole set, which is ridiculous, really cheap. I should have went for it. It was like one bid. It was marked as something weird, but that's what it was. So it's 75 feet. You would attach it to the base of the Prc with the antenna and string it through trees and shit, and you know, give it farther distance. So this is very cool, very rare to have. I cannot wait to strap this outside of my my radio. So Julen, this is, I'm getting so much rare stuff. I'm not used to getting rare stuff, so this is incredible. I mean, I love getting shit like this, you know. I always tell myself there's stuff I'm never going to get, and I end up getting it, you know. And it also kind of makes it feel better when I get weird, cool stuff like this, and I didn't think I was ever going to get. You know, let's open up another Julen package. Because we're already doing rare shit, so I want to keep that going. Let's see. I got this from him separately. He really hooked me up. Okay, here we go. Ready? Huh, that is smaller than I thought it'd be. This is a second pattern 2-core Canteen cover. So before the M67 was this. The bladder would stick out through here. It has no bladder. Opens like that. I was afraid to do that. Bladder goes in there. It has slide keepers in the back. It's all nylon. You know, this is when the US really started first doing nylon. I did a review on John's M67 2-quart. That dog never barks. Hey, Eva! Can you quiet Ruby down? So, watch that video. I have more information on it. We're going to More Militaria. It's Moore's website. You guys should all know what More Militaria is. There'll be information on this. I believe it's Gear at a Glance. I'm going to tell you about this. This is the second pattern. I believe it was 1965-ish, 66-ish, something like that. But it was before the 67. It's a 2-quart cover. So when I start my early wear kit and really get into it, I already have an early wear website, but I want to do like more like not so field manual. Me just using, you know, second pattern boots, the P64 rucksack, stuff like that. I can't wait to put that on the outside. That's very cool. Very weird. It's like something in there. So something I didn't think I would have. Beyond excited for this. So Julen, thank you. Honestly, I know some stupid to you, some of you guys, but these two are probably going to be the staple of my collection. I'm going to end up making a rare gear in my collection video soon because I'm just getting so much rare shit in. You know, shit, once again, I didn't think I'd ever own. So that's fucking beautiful. Oh, man, that looks nice. Oh, and it actually does have the pouch of the tablets, which the first pattern did not have for the water purification tablets. Okay, let's get next box. Those will also remember I did a mystery box, and it's some old maniac or Dave. I got this from him. This is what he sent me in return for him having no idea what I was sending him. So I already did open this up. So let's pretend like we didn't do that. I really wish that first part saved because the first part was way better than this. How do you know? Oh wow! No way! First item out of the box is a antenna. It has the original bag. It's in there somewhere. So this is the PRC antenna. It's a 3-flip version. It feels like a tape measure. You can actually bend it, just like that. You'd wear it in the back of the radio and you tuck it into your suspenders like that. You pull it out, talk to people. So I need one of these for my radio. So I really fucking appreciate him. I really appreciate all these people, honestly. But Dave also really went kind of over and beyond with this, hitting me up with stuff because there's a lot of stuff I needed, and he helped me get rid of like a lot of things on my list in one trip, you know, per se. So there's that. So it's new old stock. This is gonna go on the radio. I now will have an antenna, but the antenna needs something to go into. The antenna goes into this. I did not know he was throwing this in, so thank you so much for this. I actually ended up buying one like a few days ago, so I'll probably give that one to Jack because I know he's working on the radio too. Well, obviously I know I sold it to him, so I'll give my old one to Jack, and I'm keeping this. This is like brand spanking new. Weirdly enough, it's dated 91. I don't know, they're still making PRC parts by then, but I believe reserve units, National Guard, we're still using them up until the early 2000s, and I know for a fact there's third world countries are still using them. So that's awesome, because basically the antenna just screws into this shit. I don't want to screw all the way. Actually, fuck it, screw all the way. It screws into this like that, and that screws into the radio base. Ooh. Next up on the list from him is a 10-foot antenna pole. This one is 10 feet long. I'm not going to put it together, but it's pretty much like a big tent stake. So if I really wanted to, I could just spray paint a ton of tent stakes and sell them to people. So that'd be cool. That's still the original bag. That was pretty cool. So I know I gotta hurry up before this phone dies. So next up is a magnesium battery. This is what goes in the PRC 77 in that one compartment underneath. You can actually buy conversion kits for it to take D-cell batteries, which I think John ended up doing. I just wanted it for an example. I did get the open one because I thought that this came out of a box. Turns out the whole box is the battery. So I got one of these. I'll probably put it in like a plastic sleeve and a strap on the back of the radio setup because this thing's pretty cool. It's really heavy. It's like a brick. So magnesium batteries, they do not make this anymore. We just started making these in like the 90s or 80s. So that was pretty cool to have. One other thing I didn't think I'd ever get a hold of because they're kind of a pain in the ass to find, but somehow this dude has like 4 fucking crates of them. Like, I mean crates. So he has an amazing radio collection. Once again, people like Julen and him make my collection look like small, even though it's huge. Also, everything's in boxes right now, so sorry about that. And I'm moving. So there's that. radio battery. So that was pretty cool for including there. And last but not least is a new old stock antenna bag to go on the PRC 77. Your extra handset would go in there, your 10-foot antenna pole, 3-foot antenna pole, and hopefully extra base would go in this bag. It goes to the side of the radio. It's something you kind of need. I mean, I just need one. John's is more salty. John will not trade it. So John, if you're watching this, trade me yours because I want yours. I like salty gear, and you like brand new stuff. I hate brand new stuff. I want my stuff to be like rusty and dirty and have like stamping on it. So there's that. Kind of a weird pouch. It's got a weird material. So glad to have that. Glad I have a completed radio set up. And last and certainly not least is I wanted to do this video until this came in. You know, I was really hoping for the radio, but that's whatever. Is this package from John? I got about 15 minutes. Let's see. Actually, no, maybe like an hour ago at this point. So this is going to be a very... I'm actually do a comparison through the other model I have. And soon I'll have one of every model. Ooh, I was regret cutting like that. Nope, I'm good. John, why the hell do you use so much tape? God damn it, dude. No peeking. That was so getting alright. Sorry for those who are watching and cringing. Okay, close your eyes. Ready? I'll tell you when to open. 3, 2, 1, open. Second pattern, M55 flak jacket. This was after the first pattern. Obviously, they were made in, I believe, November 1967. I will do more information on it. This one is dated May 7th, 1968. It is a size large. It is a poplin, and it John, why'd you pull a Jack? Jack Norham, Norham, 10, whatever his name is. He got a second pattern, he converted into a first pattern. John, why'd you cut the pockets off, man? You could have just bought one. John Padua, why'd you cut off the fucking pockets? I wanted a complete second pattern jacket. Now I have a fake first pattern, man. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? God damn it, man. Why? Why? You! Still is a beautiful jacket. Honestly, he'll end up getting it back in a trade anyways, because we always trade shit. So we'll probably end up getting this back, because I might have bought another second pattern and another first pattern. But John, why? I was so excited for this. I was going to be able to do 1967 Marines. Finally. I can still do it. It's just like... Huh. Alright. I guess I can still do a comparison video on the first and second pattern. It's just, you guys are going to know that John messed it up. So, I'm still very, very excited for this. It's just, thank you, John, so much. Other than that, beautiful flak jacket. And, wow. Rips in here, but he did patch them up nicely. I love the way the M55 works. It is definitely my favorite model of flak jacket. I prefer this over the 3/4 way more because honestly I hate the collar and the 3/4. So thanks for watching, and make sure you ask John why next time you see him. If he did this, how come he bought a first pattern flak jacket anyways? So yeah, thank you, John.